I have no idea how this grabber thing works.
Is that the stock grabber for like grabbing asteroids?
Yeah. You can grab onto ships with it too, but I've never actually used it before.
What? I need to loop myself around to make sure I'm getting a... I
guess we'll find out.
Okay, so let's see here. How do I have to hula hoop my orbit, I think, in the opposite direction. So if I add actually, if we just point ourselves retrograde, that might be enough to get us a min-miss encounter. You know what? Let's do this the right way.
Stabilize. Don't point at... Oh, there we go. It worked. Excellent. Okay. I will retract the solar panel on this guy. I feel like we're spinning.
That actually gets me a min-miss encounter.
Okay, we're going to EVA here.
Oh wow. Okay.
Inventory. Our inventory. We will grab the drill and we will grab one of these. And we will equip the drill. All right, now we need to let go. Turn our RCS on. And then I want to drift down to where the lander is because I want to attach these to the lander and not to the part of the ship that actually sends the drive section of the ship.
Mm-hmm. I'm not getting any science review. Oh, review data. There we go. Okay, so you hit review data and then you hit the process button. And maybe if I re-click on it, maybe. Oh, yep. I am getting 2.835 science a day.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, one radiator attached. This whole thing is spinning. It's very unfortunate.
This might not be a good thing here. I am facing the sun and I am still losing electricity.
Yeah.
So what if we stop the greenhouse?
Yeah, maybe not run the greenhouse at the same time because we haven't determined that the greenhouse actually does anything, right?
It does do, like, it generates resource at the very least.
Right, but it doesn't generate science.
Now, if anything... No, wait a minute. Is it 50? Oh, wait. No, never mind. Negative number is good in this case. I lied. It didn't change my science value, so... okay, all right. I think I'm getting this now. So you can have 10 out of 500 data in there. Okay, so that experiment that I have was worth 10 data points.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you can have up to 500 points worth of experiments in there.
Right.
I got you. I got this. I think. We'll find out. Let's get to min-miss. because I've, again, completely blown past.
Yeah, maybe you should focus on getting to Minmus first.
No!
Then doing your science and things.
All right.
Considering Minmus is probably worth more science than you would have ever gotten.
Yeah. All right. So there, I got my Minmus encounter. A lot further away than I had anticipated, but we got a Minmus encounter. Actually, it's one point. It'd probably be easier to go in. So, all right. So let's just warp to the sphere of influence here. As we go out, wave past the mun as we pass it. Thank God this game can't do Lagrange points. Otherwise, I think I would have just gotten stuck in one of them. Well, no, I'm actually going at an angle here to the mun, so maybe not. We're climbing. Well, yeah, technically we're climbing.
Okay, I've got 2 radiators attached now.
Mm-hmm.
Probably only going to attach 4. And hope 4 is enough, basically.
This is like Super Cruise in EU or in EU4 in Elite Dangerous. We have too many. We play too many games that start with the letter E.
All right, one more radiator, and then I'll slap the rest onto the drive section since it's close, and I won't really have to move around that much. Well, probably won't slap the rest on there, but I'll slap some of them. Close. All right. Now, I closed the wrong one, of course.
Oh, okay. The data value is
well,
going
it says how much
down
science you're
now.
getting a day, right?
Yeah, the data value is going down, but my science per day is going. Or no,
That's
wait.
fine. You're looking. The data value is not the amount of science you're gaining.
No, it's not. I am getting. No, okay. The science per day I'm getting is going down as the data value is going down. Okay, because I am like warping at an insane speed right now. As we wait till we get to the sphere of influence.
All right, 4 radiators attached. Probably more than enough. Better be more than enough because I really don't want to spend the time to attach the rest of these.
Mm-hmm.
Since I brought a ton with me.
We're getting there.
See what I can do from like the ladder here. If I can get a hold of the ladder.
Yeah, Minmus is going to be there. That is...
Grab onto that. Inventory.
Well, and am I in the... Whose sphere of influence am I in right now? Sphere of influence Kerbin. Is that... What just happened? Something something changed. My sphere of influence, or when my sphere of influence changed.
Okay, I think that's probably enough. There's 4 radiators on the lander itself, and there's 6 on the drive section. So, how do I release?
All right, so okay, I am
Okay, so we're free. This guy is... still in orbit, but we're all fine.
Our orbital velocity is kind of tiny right now. Okay, all right. I actually did this like a pretty smart way because I am technically being slowed down by the pull of Minmus here.
What's going on here? What just happened? Something just exploded.
It wasn't me for once. All right, let's point ourselves retrograde.
Weird. I think Albart just died. And I have no idea why.
Poor Albart.
Well, like, I unhooked him from the thing, and he started, like, moving away quickly from it, so I, tabbed over to make sure that the lander wasn't the one that was drifting off course. But I don't know. I went to go and switch back, and it wasn't switching back, and then it switched back, and there was an explosion.
Am I out of... Oh, I'm out of fuel. That will do it.
Okay, well, we've encountered my first time since we've switched here that I have to restart the game.
So, all right. We are slowing the ship down so we can get in orbit of Minmus here and hope that I have... Yeah, we're burning fuel here. What's our vessel? What's our thrust to weight ratio? It's 10 right now, so we're sitting pretty good. Or actually, it's a whole hell of a lot more than that. Oh! Stop! Stop! It like snapped into orbit like really quickly there. And I wasn't ready for it. All right. So next thing, actually I want to rotate us in while we are the furthest possible out. I want to rotate us. Is it yeah, it's normal. Or yeah, normal. I want to point the ship normal and get us into a polar orbit while we're furthest away. Because that will require less delta V. This is speed up here so we can get to the apoapsis in time. Just to get it as anal retentively efficient as possible.
Yeah.
There we go. We're rotating.
I'm almost back in.
We're waiting for that to hit like 90 degrees. And beautiful. And here's what... All right, we're back running at a normal time here. All right, guys, this is what we're here to take care of. Hopefully here. We're going to do another experiment here. Bob, you're going to go on another EVA because you're my main man here, or my main Kerbal. I guess. And I'm going to have you do an in-space high EVA. Keep that data. And have you board the space station there. Oh, that one is worth 25 data points. So we're going to process that, and that will bump us up to... And it's only going to... Oh, wait, what did that... That almost bumped us up to 1 science point a day. We've got 2 science points accumulated right now.
Oh, okay. Well, no, Albert's dead.
Oh,
wait, it says Bill's dead. I had Albert for sure. Okay. Oh, you know what? You know why he's dead?
Why?
It synced me to you.
Oh,
almost certainly.
Okay.
Not at the time I was at.
It's not
and he only had whatever life support is stock in like a lander can.
Okay.
Oh well.
Hey, okay. All right. So here's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to test to see if I will crash or not now that Dan is up. I'm going to go back to the Space Center while that's in orbit. I'm going to write down the orbital distances I need to be for each of these insane modules that I installed. And do I want to use my lab notebook? Probably shouldn't. What is this?
All right, let's double check which ones of these we've already... I think it was Lander 1 that I attached these radiators to. So the next thing we need to attach them to should be Lander 2, and then the actual ship, I think. Okay, so yeah, Lander 1 has radiators. So, back to the Space Center. Making all sorts of noise over there.
Yes, I'm taking notes. Like any good Kerbal engineer does. All right, so I think it'll be quickest if I go into the VAB and write all this stuff down. And it didn't crash. I'm even running a Process Explorer right now to kind of see what KSP is using. I'm using 2.7 gigabytes of RAM. It's barely using 10% of my processor. It's using 305 megabytes of GPU memory. It's using... Well, I have it minimized right now. When I maximize it, how much of my... It actually goes down when I maximize it. Nope, there it goes. 30% of my GPU. Anyways.
Okay, we're going to launch again. This time we will go to either Lander 2... or the space station. I think Lander 2 is next.
It's a flippin' scientific notation? Okay, scanning mode surface. Scanning mode...
That looks close enough. SAS on. Throttle up. Liftoff. There we go. What are you looking at?
Nothing. I just realized what it was saying. Well, I'm looking first at the planetary survey camera.
Does the range even matter on that?
Yeah, it does. So it's that one. Its best is 150 kilometers. What else do I have on here?
You should have the radar, the multispectral, and I can't remember what the third tier one is called.
The scan, been there, done that. That is a maximum altitude of 2 kilometers.
No, you can't use that one.
No, it's on my ship.
Well, you can't use it. You may have put it on your ship. That doesn't mean you can use it.
Oh, the naysayers out there. The multi-spec.
Yeah, you try putting your ship in a 2 kilometer orbit of Minmus and tell me how that goes for you.
Sure.
Splat is how that will go for you.
Let's see here. The multi-spec is best at 250 kilometers.
Fuck that up. Revert to launch. Staged too many times.
The radar is 500.